Norway has a population of just over 5 million people. Yet, despite its size, it has become one of Europe's most important energy suppliers. The country exports oil, natural gas, and generates almost all of its electricity from hydropower. Today, Norway is one of the largest energy exporters in Europe. But this was not always the case. Norway's energy story changed in 1969. That year, the Ekofisk oil field was discovered in the North Sea. It was one of the first major oil discoveries offshore in Europe, and it completely transformed the country's economy. Before that, Norway was a relatively small economy based on fishing, shipping, and light industry. After oil was discovered, energy exports became the foundation of national wealth. Oil built Norway's energy industry, but natural gas made it essential for Europe. Today, Norway is one of the largest suppliers of natural gas to the European market. In recent years, Norwegian gas has accounted for roughly 25 to 30% of Europe's pipeline gas imports in peak periods. Especially during the energy crisis, exports increased significantly as Europe reduced reliance on other suppliers. In 2024, Norway exported around 117 billion cubic meters of natural gas. But Norway's energy system is not only about fossil fuels. In fact, its domestic electricity system is almost completely renewable. Around 85 to 90% of electricity in Norway comes from hydropower. This makes it one of the most hydro-dependent electricity systems in the world. One of the best examples of Norway's hydropower system is the Sima hydropower complex in western Norway. The Sima system is not a single dam, but a network of underground power stations built inside a mountain. It includes the Lang Sima and Sai Sima plants connected by more than 60 kilometers of tunnels. The plant was completed in 1980. Sima alone can supply electricity for hundreds of thousands of homes every year. And it is only one part of Norway's wider hydropower system, which includes nearly 2,000 plants across the country. Norway did something unusual with its oil wealth. Instead of spending it immediately, it invested it for the long term. This led to the creation of the government pension fund Global. Today, it is the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world, with a value of over $1.7 trillion. The fund invests in thousands of companies across global markets, turning oil revenue into long-term financial power. But Norway's energy model is now facing new pressure. Oil production remains high. Gas exports remain strategically important for Europe, but Europe is gradually moving toward decarbonization, which raises long-term questions about demand for fossil fuels. At the same time, Norway is expanding offshore wind and electrification projects. But replacing the scale of oil and gas revenue will not be easy. Norway's energy success is based on geography. Offshore oil and gas in the North Sea, hydropower in its mountains, and decades of long-term planning. Today, it remains one of Europe's most important energy suppliers. But like the rest of Europe, it now faces a difficult question. How do you remain an energy giant in a low-carbon future?